All right, special voting is underway this weekend before the rest of South Africa takes to the polls on Monday in the local government elections. Dessen Thathia is in Durban and Monique Mortlock is in Kimberley for us. Dessen, I'm going to start with you very quickly. I believe that the Copter Minister, Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, is expected to cast her ballot, her special vote ballot there somewhere in KZN and also see how things are going. Tell us more about that.
Well, that's right. She'll be doing that a bit later on today. It's expected to be at about 1 o'clock in the Belito area, so we'll be looking out for that. For now, we've started the day in and around Durban just to check out some of the voting stations here. Now, you'll know that KZN is a vast province, and there are about 4,900 odd voting stations. Now, that will be the places where those who have approved special votes will be able to cast their votes. This is one of them. This is the Glen Ashley Junior Primary School. Now, I was talking to the IEC about exactly how this would be done, considering, as I said, how vast the province is. They say that they will have to make sure that 162,000 people are able to cast those votes today. Those are the approved special voters. So in order to do that, they have 2 electoral officers per voting station to deal with every 10 registered special voters. And that's how they'll be achieving this. So this will be between either the voters coming here to the voting stations like this one or going out to do the home visit. So I'll just tell you about the one that I'm at now. The movement has been very slow. There was never an expectation for it to be very busy anyway, considering the smaller numbers for special votes. But so far we've seen just about 3 or 4 people coming in here to cast their ballots. I understand that there are about 49 that will be expected here today.
All right, Dessen, let's take you to Kimberley now, where our colleague Monique Mortlock is. Well, Monique, where Dessen is, it's a bit quiet, but we did hear from the IEC that this year and this time they've had the highest number of special vote, registrations. How's it going where you are?
I'm focusing today on a community called Platfontein, which is about 15 kilometers outside of Kimberley's city centre. This is an area that's comprised of 2 San tribes, the Kru and the Kwe. And it's quite quiet where we are. Here are 2 voting stations, and when we drove past them, it was extremely quiet. No one there yet. We'll check on them a bit later. But I wanted to just touch base with an independent candidate from the Sol Plaatjie Service Delivery Forum. And this is a forum that was started this year specifically to address service delivery issues, and here in Platfontein there are many. I'm going to switch to Afrikaans because in this community it's predominantly Afrikaans and Kwedam, a language rich in history, and this is one of the few places where it's spoken by most of the community. Ek praat nou met Sophia Nguvuru, kandidaat wat deel is van die Sol Plaatjie Service Delivery Forum. Sophia, kom ek begin met watter challenges, watter kwessies is hier in Platfontein wat jy kan sien? Jy het vroeër gepraat van werkloosheid.
Hier in Platfontein is geen werke vir die jeugmense en die groot mense wat in hier woon. In hierdie area is niks wat gebeur het. Van 2003 tot nou wat ons hier bly, want geen verandering en ontwikkeling is hier nie. Want ek, Sophia, staan vir 'n ward councillor vir Sol Plaatjie Service Delivery Forum, want ons sal sien wat gaan gebeur hier in Platfontein as dit Sol Plaatjie Service Delivery wen. Ons gaan sien en maak seker dat die mense hier in Platfontein woon, hulle sal ontwikkeling kry en ons sal dinge vir hulle maak, werk en die jeugders moet werk kry en die groot mense moet werk kry hier in Platfontein.
En dink jy mense gaan stem? Dink jy mense hier in Platfontein is geïnteresseerd in die verkiesing? Want jy het vroeër genoem hoe die groot partye soos die ANC altyd hier toe kom voor 'n verkiesing beloftes maak. Hoe dink jy voel die mense?
Die mense hier in Platfontein, hulle voel baie sleg oor die wat die mense die politieke maak vir hulle. Ek dink die mense gaan stem vir Sol Plaatjie Service Delivery Forum, want Sol Plaatjie Service Delivery Forum staan vir die mense, vir die inwoners. Sol Plaatjie Service Delivery staan nie vir hulle op hulle eie vir die kandidaat. Ons staan vir die mense, die inwoners. Die inwoners moet so plaakie service delivery stem, laat so plaakie service delivery wen en ons staan iets doen aan hulle.
Baie dankie. That was Sophia Nguvuru, an independent candidate that's part of the Solplaatjie Service Delivery Forum, a group that's looking to basically make inroads in various parts of Solplaatjie, looking at service delivery issues. For example, here in Platfontein, as Sophia mentioned, the high unemployment rates, limited opportunities for matriculants once they have left school, and also the housing issue. Sophia was telling me earlier, when they were first moved here in the early 2000s, the community seemed to have just been placed here and forgotten by government. But she mentioned that every time the elections roll around, they get promises made by parties like the ANC that their lives will improve. But after the elections, nothing much changes.
All right, thank you very much to the both of you. Monique Mortlock out for us in Kimberley and Desan Tathia in Durban. We'll obviously go back to them as the day progresses, and let's see if it'll get a little busier.